recording. And it's time to go to Facebook.
To Facebook.
Yes, I finally figured out how to do this a little bit more seamlessly than I usually do. But I still feel like it's so like, is it happening? Is it happening?
I'm proud of you, because that's like, it's a weird thing to have to figure out to do.
I'm always grateful for Ty, because Ty will be like, yeah, no, we're streaming. It's happening. Or it should be anyway. Rude. It's like, see, I spoke too soon. I jinxed it.
I was so excited for you. I was like, let's
I was
go.
like, look at me
Yes.
go. And now I'm like, maybe I should try it again. Okay. Okay. Take two. Yeah, I need like an assistant.
I know. I wish that I had the money to pay for one.
Right?
Honestly, like, it would be so much easier if I was like, I have assistant money. Let me hire someone.
Right?
It's the best when you see it. It's very clearly someone else's iPad. You're like, oh, it's your assistant who set that one up.
It's like the name at the bottom, sent from so-and-so's iPad.
Yeah, like Mark
like,
Zuckerberg did it, and it was like Sarah or Lisa's iPad, and everyone was like, "Who's Lisa?" His assistant.
Oh, it just is saying preparing. This has never happened before.
On the Facebook side?
Yeah, maybe I should try it on my personal page and see if that works instead.
Facebook is really unreliable.
I know. Yeah. It is. I know. Does anyone see it streaming?
I just see recording.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just tweeted the link, so let me.
Yeah, would we see it on Facebook?
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, it would be. Oh, that's weird.
Let's see. Yes. It would be on the adult spelling bee page, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Hold on, let me try this again. How annoying.
Very stressful reading the rest of Facebook posts while waiting for this to pop up. So.
Sorry,
Let me relax with some Facebook posts.
It's hard to relax.
In general, yeah.
A mood.
True.
I tried acupuncture once and she just kept being like, relax, I can't do it. I don't know how.
You're like, I don't know how.
The best way to get someone to relax is to yell at them to relax.
Yeah, while they're sticking pins in you, it's like, lady, listen.
You're like Ben Wyatt, where he has all of the acupuncture needles sticking out his forehead.
I am Ben Wyatt in many ways, so yes, that's true.
My cat's named Benji because of Ben Wyatt.
Oh, cute. I just finished rewatching Parks and Rec, so.
I also did that. I went through all the comedies, and now I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do a new show, and then I'll go back to watching shit.
I need to do that. I haven't done a rewatch in a while.
Yeah, I rewatched a lot of stuff this year. I just started watching Moesha, which is actually not technically a rewatch because I haven't ever seen it all the way through. But
I'm rewatching Girlfriends. Like, I feel bad because I sort of gave up on Moesha, even though when I was younger, I watched more of Moesha than I did Girlfriends.
Yeah. I actually thought about abandoning Moesha for Girlfriends, so.
It's worth it. I feel like more of it, like, holds up. You know,
and the first season of Moesha is a little rough, especially the parents are a little, like, judgy about stuff.
Yeah.
I remember that, actually.
Yeah, it's like, okay, you guys don't like rap music or saggy pants. It's like, okay.
Right. You're like, okay, come on.
Yeah, I can't. I don't know if I can do that right now.
No, I totally gave up on it. I think I got like 4 episodes in, and then I was like, Girlfriends is on Netflix. Never mind.
I'm inspired now. I think I'm 6 in, but my friend Jadine was like, "Should we watch Girlfriends?" And I was like, "Yeah, sorry, Moesha, I should."
Yeah.
Over. Yeah.
Come back to it,
Yeah, it's there. It's gonna be there.
Brandy knows we love her. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm here for you, Brandy.
Oh, this is really annoying. I think we might just have to record it and then I'll just upload it to YouTube.
It's annoying. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah,
I'm
that
trying
sucks.
one more time.
Okay.
See if. I mean.
Yes, Laura Dern. Sorry, I just saw.
It's just a shirt that says Laura Dern. It was between this, and I have a shirt that has a picture of Willem Dafoe that says "the best."
Both good choices.
Cute. I like that. I have a Laura Dern shirt too. I think it's too late to go change into it, but
it's a great show. We're like Laura Dern.
Shirt.
It's different than that, but I still appreciate that.
We're also open to this too, and I was just like, I'm gonna do spelling bee about sound.
Okay, I think we're just gonna have to record this and then I'll put it up afterwards. So anyway, well, that sucks. But stupid Facebook.
Zuckerberg can't even do one thing
Right, he had one job.
I know. That's the reason I use Facebook is because the live stream to YouTube is like so riddled with bugs it like never ever works. Because I tried that first because I thought that would be easier since like so many people are like anti-Facebook now.
Yeah.
Maybe they heard me talking and like that's why they won't help me tonight.
They've cut you off. Yeah.
I know. Anyway, so let's just start the spelling bee. I usually do this like, hey, for everyone watching, and now I feel sad because now no one's watching until tomorrow. But welcome to the newest adult spelling bee. Maybe do you think one of the Chris's is like blocking this because I mean they don't know what's going to be said tonight, or there might
Could be that. It could be that they want desperately for us all to say that we like the same Chris when we won't. But
no, I think that's it.
Maybe they're all like trying to log in at the same time and it's crashing the server. Or something like that.
Chris overload from his flip phone is like, I need to log in to watch.
Yes.
But the funny thing I'm very grateful to the Hollywood Chris's because the 2 worst people I ever dated were named Chris. So I feel like they redeemed the name for me. And because I really, really hated the name. And now I'm like, you know what? Chris is okay. I'm okay with Chris. We've got Evans. We've got Pratt. We've got Pine. I mean, Pratt's okay. We've got Pine, Evans, Hemsworth, amongst others. And let me introduce, for anyone who doesn't know, my wonderful co-host, Ty Kelly, who is a former Major League Baseball player who's playing in the Olympics in 2021. Was supposed to play in the Olympics this year, but, as you know, things happened. And also he has a very popular theoretical food truck in Queens called Sweet Potato Ties.
Yeah, great to be back. I feel like it's been a while. I had a pretty strong like opening run of being the your co-judge, but it's been a long time. So hopefully I will do a good job and start to get asked back more frequently.
I promise you will. But tell me, because since you're the only man in attendance tonight, who's your favorite Chris?
My favorite Chris is from Kentucky, Chris Beef Fried Chicken.
Such a dad.
I might have missed the dad joke episode. But no, if I had to pick an actual Chris, I think that I would pick Chris O'Dowd. Star of Bridesmaids and the IT Crowd, really good show. I think he's my favorite one.
Okay, cool. And for anyone who has never watched the show before, every week we do a different theme with different players, and obviously tonight's theme is the best Chris, and I have 4 very intelligent, beautiful women who are here to talk about their favorite Chris's. And let's start with Keah Brown, who is also known as one half of Twitter's Favorite Friendship, cheesecake connoisseur, essayist, author of The Pretty One. Tell us, who is your favorite Chris?
Well, the best Chris, not just my favorite, but the best one, is Pine. We love Chris Pine. He's got the eyes. He's super smart. He does that thing outside of bookshops where he pretends to take pictures of the paparazzi. He has these shorts that go just above the knee that I'm really into. So Pine is the best Chris, and Pratt is the worst. I wish him well, but I'm just saying, like,
very specific.
given the option.
And tonight you're playing for the Okra Project.
Yes.
Very cool. Good choice. Okay, Jessica Ellis.
Hi.
One of our LA folks here, a screenwriter and also a director. And you directed your first feature, which I believe, did you not direct it after having open heart surgery?
I had open heart surgery in the middle of directing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was fun. It's a good way to do your first feature, you know. What is scary after that?
That's true. And tonight you are playing for the New Dramatists.
Yes. Yeah, they're an organization that supports new playwrights. And since live theater is something we have no idea when it's coming back, they could use support.
Cool. And your favorite Chris?
I mean, there's two answers. Of the current crop, you cannot beat Evans, in my opinion. He is the Chris of my heart. But of Chris's of all time, I mean Christopher Reeve, who he was the original Chris. There were no Chris's before.
Okay, that's fair. And Rachel, who I think most people know already that you are one of the utmost Chris Pine experts in the world. So I'm going to take a wild guess and say your favorite Chris might be Chris Pine.
But also, like, I love Evans. I go back and forth, like, because they're both the greatest ones. And to agree with Keah, the worst is Chris Pratt. But if he's Andy Dwyer, then he goes up a little bit, but not like just Chris Pratt.
Oh my God, I love it. Okay, and you're a pop culture writer. People can find your work all over the internet. We can talk about that later. And tonight you are playing for Black Visions Collective.
Yes, I am. They are an organization that helps out the Black community, but also helps out the Black trans community, and they should very much have our support right now.
Very cool. Yes. Okay. And Jess Tholmer. Let's see. Who is your favorite Chris?
I feel like there's just this pressure that I have to say Leonardo DiCaprio. It's so funny because, like, you made that joke and then I was like, maybe I could spin it like his middle name is Wilhelm. That's not quite close enough, but that's my guy. Of the Chris's in question, I am a Pine girl, I will say.
Okay.
It's the blue eyes, and you know, I just think he has the best personality. So, and Chris Pratt is the worst. That's just
oh my God. Everyone's in agreement on that. I sort of feel bad we haven't given Chris Hemsworth any love.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
He's a good also ran. Like he's right in there.
Yeah, he's a sweet guy.
I actually worked on a commercial with him at the end of last year for Hugo Boss. And actually, am I allowed to say that? Whatever. Anyway, they didn't tell us. It was one of those commercials. They like don't tell us any of the information the night before. So I'm like, oh, it must be somebody, you know, whatever. But I had actually done a spelling bee the night before and had gone out afterwards and was like super tired and probably looked like hell because we had like a 6 a.m. Call time. And I get there and I'm looking at the call sheet and I'm like, are you kidding me that Chris Hemsworth is on this commercial today? That like I have to be around Chris Hemsworth. Not that he's like even paying attention to me, but like just personal vanity reasons, you know. And when we were shooting it out on the street, he's basically just like running down a sidewalk, and so many people and paparazzi are there, and like all these people walking. This girl is walking by, and she's like, "I love you, Thor!" And it was like the best part of the day because he was just like, hey.
Hey.
What's up? So at that point, I'm like, okay, you might be my number 2 now. I don't know. Like, because, yeah, like, I'm a Pine girl, but Evan, I don't know.
All these Pine girls, my God.
No, we are.
Like
love
a man
Evans
who
too, though, like-
reads. He reads a lot of books.
Reads a lot. That's my main reason as well.
And his fashion. And also, Jess, I should mention too, that you have one of the best book recommendation newsletters, which later on we'll tell people where they can subscribe to it. And you're doing an Instagram series where you're asking people, tell me about this photo, right? And the whole conversation is based around a photo of theirs that you like on their Instagram page.
That's exactly right. Yeah. So I've been doing about 3 photos per person, and I've just been going randomly scrolling, picking a picture, and then making them tell me about it. And it has been extremely fun and enlightening. It's been like some deep conversations. So it's been a blast. I've been doing that for 2 months or so now.
It's a super great idea for a
Thank
show.
you.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
love
Yeah.
it. Okay, so, and also tonight you were playing for Shout Your Abortion.
I am. Shout Your Abortion is local-ish. So Lindy West is highly involved in it. She's from Seattle. That's where I live. And abortion advocacy is something I care a lot about. So I should have worn my abortion shirt. I have like 3. That's a lot of abortion shirts to have. But shout Your Abortion.
Nice. Okay, so before we start round 1, the rules. We will each give you a word one at a time, Ty and I, and you may ask for a definition and a sample sentence. We highly encourage that you ask for the sample sentence because you will get more points that way. If you spell the word correctly, you will get 1 point. If you can identify which Chris said the quote that we're giving you, then you will get 3 additional points. And no one will be eliminated in this round. So strictly just accumulating points. And we will start in alphabetical order with Miss Keah Brown. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Sure, why not?
All right. Keah, your first word is legend.
Legend. Can I have that in a quote, please?
I think you can. Ty, are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's quote it up.
Okay. I'm a warrior, an assassin. I don't dance.
Really? Well, on my planet, we have a legend about people like you. It's called Footloose. And in it, a great hero named Kevin Bacon teaches an entire city full of people with sticks up their butts that dancing, well, is the greatest thing there is.
Who put the sticks up their butts?
It's definitely Chris Pratt who said it in Guardians of the Galaxy. And legend is Legend.
Yeah, that's 4 points, baby.
Yes, I'll take it.
All right. Okay. Up next is Jessica Ellis, and Ty will give you your word.
All right. Your word is elective.
Okay, may I have that in a quote, please?
A quote? Yes.
You speak Groot?
Yes, they taught it on Asgard. It was an elective.
All right, well, I'm going to say that's Chris Hemsworth, because that makes sense. And electives, Elective.
Nice. Okay. Rachel, are you ready?
I thought it was alphabetical. I got nervous.
Last name alphabetical.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Rachel, your word is differently.
Can I have it in a sentence?
Yes, you can. Go ahead, Ty.
Have you never met a man before? What about your father?
I had no father. My mother sculpted me from clay, and I was brought to life by Zeus.
Well, that's neat. Where I come from, babies are made differently.
That is Christopher Whitelaw Pine in Wonder Woman. Differently. Differently.
Nice. Okay. Jess T. You're up, and Ty will give you your word.
All right, Jess T. It's like middle school.
My whole life.
Your word is superficial.
Ooh, superficial. Can I have that in a movie quote that I probably won't know?
Yeah.
Great.
All right. Hey, Janie, what's up?
Excuse me?
So listen, you ever wondered what it would be like to be the most popular girl in school?
You mean anorexic, superficial, a bitch, a whore who lacks any real long-term goals?
Exactly. So if you're interested, I thought that maybe we could go out sometime, be seen in public together.
You haven't spoken to me in like 4 years, Jake.
Actually, it's more like 6, because the time you're referring to when we were standing in line at that movie theater, I was actually saying hey to the person right behind you.
Rachel's losing it.
I feel like I'm gonna say Chris Pine. No, dang it. Okay, I'll spell the word though differently, right?
Superficial.
Oh, sorry, superficial. Superficial.
Yes, correct.
What
And
is that movie?
it was not another teen movie with Chris Evans.
Oh, damn it.
Before he was Captain America.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
That's a good movie from what I remember. I haven't seen it in a lot of years, but I remember that being a good parody movie.
Me too. I
It was
liked
really
it.
funny.
What the one of the quotes I love from him is, remember, isn't he talking to one of his friends and he's just like, you get overlooked and people don't pay enough attention to you, and the guy's like, yeah, I really wanted to talk about it. And he's like, yeah, I have to go. Like he's so good at playing like the douchey self-centered. It was
Yeah,
so
it's probably another reason that it was a good parody movie, because Captain America was in it.
Yes, it's amazing. And Keah, we are back to you.
Okay.
Your word is inquiring.
Okay, can I have it in a sentence?
Yes, you may have it in a little skit.
Yes, that's what I mean.
If I may be so bold, I would like an audience with your highness.
What is your dilemma, young man?
You are, in fact. I am in love with the queen-to-be, and I am inquiring if she loves me too.
Do you have a chicken for my table?
No, my kitchen is out of chickens.
First of all, it's Christopher the Pine in the Princess Diaries 2 movie, because, I had to say the movie. And the word was inquiring, right?
Yes.
So INQUIRING?
Yes, that is correct.
Thank you.
Nice, Keah.
I feel like I shouldn't be so surprised that I know all these references because I love pop culture movies, but I just knew it immediately. Like, it was wild.
I was watching Rachel's face. I was like, Rachel is liking this one.
I love Princess Diaries 2: A Royal Engagement so much.
Such a good movie.
Great movie.
I was thinking, when I was trying to pick quotes for them, I'm like, we have to do at least one from Princess Diaries too. Like, have to. It's like,
Yeah, I hope there's a Hell or High Water somewhere, because I'll be the only human being who knows that it's a Hell or High Water.
I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. Okay, Jessica Ellis, you are next. And Ty will give you your word.
Okay, your word is thesaurus.
Thesaurus? All right, may I have that in a little performance, please?
Yeah, I'll have to agree with the walking thesaurus on that one.
Do not ever call me a thesaurus.
It's just a metaphor, dude.
Okay, that's gotta be Pratt in Guardians of the Galaxy, yeah? In a Guardians of the Galaxy, Avengers related, I don't know, some fucking Marvel movie. And thesaurus is THESAUR. US?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Yes.
Yay.
I had no idea how to spell it, so.
It's always the vowels. You know the consonants. It's always the damn vowels.
I had to look up how to spell thesaurus in order to spell it, which
And think of several other words for it.
It sort
Rachel,
of
you're
sounds
right.
like what they might have called like the smartest dinosaur.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He had no friends.
All right, Ty, you're making the case for yourself. We're gonna have to do another dad jokes one. So
Yeah, I feel like that might be my one stand-up joke that I could do.
there's an episode of Lucifer where a stand-up comedian gets killed, and they look at his joke book, and they're like, and the guy who plays the devil is just like, "This is terrible. Listen to this joke. Avocado? How about avocado don't?" Or it's like avocado don't or something. I don't know. And I'm just like, what? Like this is.
I really like that.
Is that why he got killed?
I love
Yeah, it is technically why he got killed.
I'm a TV writer. What can he say?
Oh my gosh. Okay, Rachel. You're all ready. Okay. Your word is conversation.
Quote me.
Okay. Go ahead, Ty.
Hey, I rent a little house in town. If you want to stop by and finish this conversation, you're welcome anytime.
Oh, I'd like that. I'll be seeing you.
Yeah, soon I hope. I'm ready to be done with this.
You'll never be done with it no matter what. It's going to haunt you, son, for the rest of your days. But you won't be alone. It's going to haunt me too.
You stop by, maybe I'll give you peace.
Maybe. Maybe I'll give it to you.
Did one of them star in a softcore porn at some point?
I hope so.
What? I'm gonna go with. Oh no! It's the end of Hell or High Water, isn't it? It's Chris Pine. It's him and Jeff Bridges.
Oh my God! What if you had missed that after you?
I was like, oh my
I would
gosh,
have
you missed this. I'm
looked
like,
out my window, and I live on the 4th floor. That would have just been it. I would have been so upset.
Although Jessica, it did sound like a softcore porn thing.
I mean,
like,
that was
okay.
very suggestive reading, I've
Imagine
got to
that,
say.
And it's two really weird Southern accents, and it's Jeff Bridges and him, and he's like, "I'm here to have a conversation with you, son. It's gonna haunt you the rest of your life." And it's all about bank robbery. It's a great movie.
it's such a good movie. I love that movie so much.
I probably could have read through how that conversation ended and changed the way I read it, but I didn't know where it was going, so.
It's just like I had to like get the softcore porn part of my brain away, and then I was like, got it. It's how
I thought they were getting together at the beginning, and it didn't go that way.
Nope.
Nope. So it was conversation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Suggestive conversation, yeah.
Yes.
CONVERSATION.
Yes, correct.
I'm about to start doing this when I do it.
Oh, me too. It's coming.
It's coming.
Okay. And Jess Tholmer, Ty will give you your next word.
All right, your word is transfusion.
Ooh, transfusion. May I please have that in a little performance?
Sure. Okay. You were barely dead. It was the transfusion that really took its toll. You were in a coma for 2 weeks.
Transfusion?
Your cells were heavily irradiated. We had no choice.
Con?
We synthesized a serum from his super blood. Tell me, are you feeling homicidal, power mad, despotic?
No more than usual.
I am like looking at everyone else's faces to see if I can suss out the Chris. I'm just like very not great at these quotes. I'm gonna say, well, I was gonna say, there's been no love for Hemsworth, but based on Rachel's face, I'm gonna say Pine again.
Yes.
I gotta get a poker face.
No, I like it. Thank you. It's helping me. The word is transfusion.
Yes.
TRANSFUSION.
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yes. Shout out Pine. Oops, no. Shout out the bad one.
It's James T. Kirk. He's over there.
Oh, it's like I've seen each of these movies like one time, and like it's not.
It's okay. No one should watch Into Darkness more than once.
That's good to know.
That's
Okay.
really true.
Even the once. It's not
Even the
super
one.
necessary.
Yeah.
I saw Into the Darkness at the premiere, the New York premiere, and when I came out, all these barricades were up, And I was like, and I'm like, oh my God, is Chris Pine here? And I'm like ready to die because I like want to see him like in the flesh, and because all these girls are there, and then someone comes out of the building and they all lose it, they all start screaming. So I'm thinking, yes, it's him, and I'm looking and I don't see him anywhere, and I'm like, where's he? It was Benedict Cumberbatch, and it was just like,
I see me not whitewashed con.
hordes of girls just screaming for him, and I was like, oh my God. I was like, do you guys not know about Chris Pine? Like he's also in this movie. Like, no, I mean, I love Benedict Cumberbatch, but I was just like so disappointed. I'm like, man, yeah. So probably my one and only decent chance at seeing him in person never happened. But
bummer. Yeah.
there's free popcorn at that movie, so
Okay.
nice.
Shout out.
Small wins.
Yeah, small wins.
Small wins. Yeah.
And Keah, we're back to you. Your word is wallowing. Something I've done a lot over this pandemic.
Right, yes. Can I have it in a skit / performance?
Yes, you may.
Just stop, okay? I know you think I'm down here wallowing in my own self-pity, waiting to be rescued and saved, but I'm fine. Okay, we are fine. So whatever it is that you're offering, we're not into it. Don't care, couldn't care less. Goodbye.
We need you, pal. There's beer on the ship.
What kind?
So it's Hemsworth, Christopher, in one of the Avengers movies. I think it's the last one.
Endgame, yeah.
Endgame, yes. And sorry, what was the word?
Wallowing.
Wallowing. So it's WALLOWING.
Yes, ma'am. That is correct. Okay. Jessica Ellis, you are up next, and Ty will give you a word.
Your word is individuals.
Okay. Please perform that for me right now.
Okay.
Dance.
Is this just a monologue, Danielle?
This is just your one sentence, but give it all that you have, Ty. I believe in your acting ability.
All right. I haven't read this either, so okay. My faith is in people, I guess, individuals. And I'm happy to say that for the most part, they haven't let me down.
Okay, that's got to be Evans as Captain America, right? I mean, like, there's no chance anyone else says that line with a straight face, other than Ty, who did a wonderful job.
Thank you. Again, I feel like I didn't know where it was going, but we got there by the end.
We got there. You infused it with a little Captain America that's in everyone. Individuals?
Yes.
INDIVIDUALS.
Yes, correct. Okay, Rachel, you're up. And your word is extraordinary.
Can you give me the Oscar clip for it?
Yes, I can. You don't have to be the bad guy. You are the most talented, most interesting, and most extraordinary person in the universe, and you are capable of amazing things. I feel like this one's harder. But.
Sounds inspiring. So I'm gonna rule Pratt out right there. Why not go with Hemsy? I'm just gonna say Hemsworth because I have no clue.
It's actually Pratt. It's the Lego movie.
He is plastic.
Good one.
Okay, it was extraordinary, right?
Yes.
I'm so mad. All right. EXTRA ORDINARY.
Nailed it.
Spell it on my bed sheet.
And Jess Tholmer, you have the last word of round one.
Whew. Ready.
And that word is 1,000.
1,000. Can you please use that in a performance for me?
Yeah. Did you know that cats can make 1,000 different sounds and dogs can only make 10? Cats, man, not to be trusted.
You know what? Do me a favor. Never say that again.
Hemsworth.
Evans.
Oh, sorry, Chris. I know how to spell thousand though. THOUSAND.
Correct.
What
And
was that from?
that was from a movie called The Losers that Chris Evans was in. Actually, Rachel, I think you would like that movie. It's got a lot of people you would like in it.
Oh, it's gonna be a real chef situation where everyone tells me I would like the movie, and then I'm like, oh, I didn't like that movie. I should have watched it.
Okay, that is the end of round one.
That was a
And
blast.
I believe Keah and Jessica are tied at the moment for first place. And round two, before we start, there are sadly no performances in this round. I'm sad to tell you. And because, I mean, how great is Ty Kelly?
Incredible.
An
Oh,
actor
a
of our
worthy
generation,
Chris
truly.
stand-in.
You should get the Oscar this year because there are none.
Well, I wasn't allowed to do any impressions because you guys had to guess what they were, but you can just assume that if I was doing the impressions, and possibly if I had actually read what I was going to say first, it would have been like heightened so much.
Yeah, but then we would have missed the softcore porn performance. Because
Yeah.
you understood where it was going. Man.
Definitely a highlight.
Better, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, I will say it was somewhat selfish on my part that I did the Princess Diaries one. And I'm like, when else do I get to perform with someone who's like basically down on their knee telling me they love me? Like, this is
Good.
my show, damn it. All the shots. Okay, so round two, you will all be raising your hands to answer because I don't have any cool buzzers, unfortunately, to offer you at the moment. And so you will get 3 points for every word that you spell correctly. And if someone gets it wrong, you can steal it for 6 points if you then spell it correctly. And yeah, so that's it. Anyone have any questions? You ready?
I've got a question. Do any of you think that James Marsden looks a lot like Chris Pine?
Yeah.
Yes.
I still get confused. I haven't watched enough of either of their movies, but I just for some reason like watching them act. I'm like, I don't know which. It's definitely one of them. I just am not sure which one it is.
I don't see
He
that.
gets the girl. It's not James Marsden.
Yeah. James Marsden is like Cyclops and The Notebook, and that's James Marsden, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Marsden seems like a Chris though, if nothing else. Like he fits in with them.
He's
I
He
too
does have that vibe.
straight-laced. I don't know. He's a stiff.
Yeah.
He's
I
a
love
is
him.
it good?
A
He's
little
my
bit.
favorite
I don't think he
James.
is.
He would be like the Chris's friend in high school who's like, I don't know if we should cut class, guys.
All right, that's fair. I'll give you that.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Well,
Yeah.
the first movie that I saw him in was Sex Drive, which is definitely not that.
Oh.
No.
Maybe
He's in
never
Dead
seen
to Me
Sex
too.
Drive.
I know what I'm watching after this.
But
Yeah.
even Liz Lemon's boyfriend on 30 Rock.
Yeah.
There's also Lois Lane's boyfriend that gets dumped for Superman and
He
Superman.
always
Returns.
gets dumped. He's like
Yeah.
that guy who gets dumped all the
He
time.
does get dumped a lot. I guess that's not.
He's
like,
the Bill Pullman of this era.
Yeah, it's like X-Men, The Notebook, that movie.
He's
Yeah.
in Dead to Me.
Yeah,
Which I
he
love.
gets dumped all the time.
Oh, he is in Dead to Me, and I love it.
I
Yeah.
love him in
Twins
Dead to
that-
Me, actually.
He's great in Dead to Me. When he talks about getting crunk on the chamomile, I like that.
It's
And
hilarious.
that definitely goes to Jessica's point of him being very straight edge. So,
It doesn't help the case, but
Because in season 2, like his character is very dad jokey.
he is.
Mhm.
He's just like a nice guy who drinks
Yeah.
tea. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Fair point.
Yeah.
He's cute though.
Good question, Ty. I like that question.
Thank you. And I think what you said, Bill Pullman, I think that a lot of people, or at least I would get him confused. Bill Pullman and Pulliam, right? Those are two that are basically the same person.
Who?
You mean
Bill
Paxton?
Paxton?
Paxton.
Oh, yeah, I don't know who's dead and who's alive. I still
Well,
don't.
Paxton is dead,
Bill Paxton
sadly.
is dead.
Okay, thank
Yeah.
you. I was like, I still don't.
yeah.
I love Bill Paxton is very important to me, so I am aware of him. But yes,
Bill
their
Paxton.
names and their movies are similar.
But Bill Pullman's also very important to me. While You Were Sleeping is one of the most underrated romantic comedies ever. It's
Yeah.
so funny.
So cute.
Maybe I'll watch that tonight.
Totally nails the like wacky family dynamic with that dinner that they had. Like I could quote that dinner in my sleep. It is the funniest thing ever, and it reminds me of so many family dinners where like you have 8 people at the table and they're all having 8 different conversations, but they think they're having one with each other, and it's so well done.
That's good. Yeah, Bill Pullman is great. Also, he was president, but Bill Paxton never has been. Is that right?
Yeah, I think so.
Pullman was
Yeah.
president in Independence Day.
Yes.
Yeah, and Bill Paxton's in Titanic to bring
Yes.
it circle for me.
An
That's-
Alien.
Yeah, an Alien. He's and
And
yeah, he's
Big Love, right? He's Big Love.
He's big.
Yes.
He's big
Yeah.
love. That's
Yeah.
right.
And Mighty Joe Young.
I just remember a gorilla.
I think that's Paxton, but I also only just remember the gorilla.
And Charlize Theron, right?
Yeah, Charlize Theron isn't that? Yeah,
I'll have to look that up. I don't know.
Yeah.
yeah. That's kind of a.
Well, I grew up in precisely that era. So
Well, rest in peace to Bill Paxton. So
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So round 2.
Okay, we're ready.
To bring it back full circle. Ty, do you want to start off round 2?
yeah, round 2, and we're raising our hands now.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So the word is Chrissy Teigen.
Rachel.
Ooh.
CHRISSYTEIGEN.
Correct. And was it this year or last year though? It's technically Teigen, right? But she like accepts that people say Teigen
Hmm.
because everyone always calls her Chrissy Teigen.
Yeah, we've just been publicly mispronouncing her name.
Yeah. And she just like casually like dropped that information one day and was like, by the way, it's Teigen, but I just never correct anyone.
Yeah, yeah, rough.
And I still want to say Teigen though when I see it. It's
Me too. Yeah.
okay. Next word. Crisscross. Jessica.
CRISS-CROSS.
Incorrect.
Well,
What?
we're
Rachel.
going for not that version, right?
Yes, not that version. So we won't take a point for that.
Isn't it CRIS-CROS? Isn't it one S? No? Great.
Jess Tholmer.
KRISKROSS.
Thank you. Yes.
Like crisscross, like jump around.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I was gonna spell it the same way Jessica did. So.
Well, that's how it's spelled. That's how the word is spelled. If it was yeah, I knew it was the band name.
Okay. Go ahead, Ty.
Okay, next word, Chris Messina.
That was a Keah.
CHRIS space MESSINA.
Yes, that is correct.
We love Chris Messina.
We love
Even
Chris
in Birds of Prey when his hair was blonde, it didn't look right, but still it worked.
Messina. He is one of the most underrated Chris's, in my opinion.
His striptease in the Mindy Project.
Never
Good.
getting over it.
I love him
Good.
so much. Yeah.
Good.
Um,
Yeah.
Okay. Next is Kristen Stewart. Rachel.
Mm.
KRISTEN space STEWART.
Correct.
I was a Twilight kid. I'll admit.
So was I. I feel you.
Robert Pattinson since the Harry Potter days. I love these things.
Adventureland too, also a big fan of that movie.
Mhm.
Love Adventureland.
Good movie.
Joan Jett. She was great.
Yeah.
Good
She
movie.
was really good in Joan Jett.
hmm
Next word, ludicrous. And and we're going with the rapper here.
Yeah. Jess Tholmer.
LUDACRIS.
Yes, correct.
Yes, queen. I'm proud of you.
Luda. Did it for us, Keah.
I tried to spell the word ludicrous like that today and then realized what I was doing.
Yeah. They should just change it.
That's
Yeah.
not right.
The official word should just be the rapper's name.
Yep.
And another Chris who I think gets underrated, Christopher Maloney. Rachel.
You want me to spell out all of Christopher?
I do.
Okay. CHRISTOPHER space MELONI.
Correct.
Oof.
Do you remember also
Hottie.
that when like Topher Grace like first became famous, and I like didn't realize that Topher was like short for Christopher.
That story.
No,
Yes.
I never put that together.
He hated that people called him Chris, so he would go Topher, and so they started calling him Topher because he was like, "No, I want you to say my name is Christopher."
Adorable.
I
Amazing.
did not know that. I thought his actual name was Topher.
No, that's so funny. I know. I was obsessed with that 70s show, so I remember finding that out too when I was younger, and I was like, what a smart guy. To go,
Right.
like, way to stand out.
What a cool nickname.
Yeah.
Okay. And Ty, your turn.
Yeah, and I'd like to be referred to as Lur, if you guys could. Okay, next is Kris Jenner.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Keah.
It's KRIS space JENNER.
Correct.
I just love the space. It's
I
just
love this.
And now you have me doing it. Like I'm like space.
Okay. I'm going to say one of the ultimate all-time best Chris's, who trumps all four Chris's, Christine Baranski.
yes. Talk about her. The legend.
Jess Tholmer.
CHRISTINE space BARANSKI.
Yes, correct.
Love her.
She's amazing.
I love her too, but I was like, I don't know if I can spell Baranski without.
So I got really obsessed with The Good Wife last year, so I'm here.
And Ty, I'm skipping around just so you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this one. Next word, Chris Christopherson.
Oof.
Ooh, Rachel.
Cool.
KRIS space KRISTOFFERSON.
Yeah, nice, Rachel.
I love A Star Is Born.
Nice
Favorite
job.
movie when I was like 4.
Okay. This next one, Christopher Columbus. We will also accept murderous colonizer.
Or the director of Harry Potter.
Well, that's Chris Columbus in my head. Jess Ellis, you were first.
All right. Suddenly, I can't remember how to spell the word Chris. CHRISTOPHER space COLU. Yeah, MBUS.
Nice.
You have the
Just needed my brain to catch up with my mouth, which is often my problem.
It's a long name. Yeah.
I was worried about like Columbia and Columbus, how there's like O's and U. I'm like, which one is it? You know,
You just got to run through it.
Yeah, his name was Cristobal, right? Was it not Cristobal?
Cristobal?
In
This is
Spanish?
Christopher. Oh, was it?
I mean, in Portugal, probably, yeah.
Right. I'm just wondering. I don't know the answer. I just always thought it was Cristobal, so I'm wondering like if it is UMBUS or if it's OM, like if it would be different. I don't
Columbus.
know the answer to this. I'm just
Give me my points, Ty.
Cristobal Columbus. That would be
That'd be
better.
No, he was Irish, Christopher Columbus.
Columbus, I think.
Okay.
Next is let's go down to Kristen Chenoweth.
Rachel.
Rachel.
KRISTIN space CHENOWITH.
Anyone want to steal? Keah.
So it's KRISTIN space CHENOWETH.
Someone else want to steal?
Damn.
Jess Ellis.
I'll take a shot. Is it KRISTENCHENO? Oh my God. I got lost in that word. Hang on. CHENO. Kristen Chenoweth. WITH. No,
Jess Tholmer, want to take a shot?
Yeah, I'll go for it.
What is this woman's name?
KRISTENCHENOWITH.
I think that's what I said.
I'm so sorry to her. I love her, but wow.
I know her first name has 2 I's, but how the hell do you spell Chenoweth?
I thought the 2 I's was right too, but I was just trying to mix it up. What the hell?
Is it Kirsten? Is she a secret Kirsten?
No, it's CHENOWETH.
Yeah.
CHEN. Oh, ETH.
Yes.
Damn, sorry, Kristen.
Right. We love you though.
Oh my God, wait, actually, I'm sorry. It was IN. Someone did say IN.
That was me.
That was you. Oh no, not the ITH.
ITH. Wait.
Yeah. Wait, actually, no, never mind. I think everyone still got it all wrong.
I think so too. Keah and Rachel spelled it IN. Jessica and I spelled it exactly the same.
Ian. Yeah, we spelled it Ian.
I just repeated her entirely. So.
All right, we're moving on from
I think we had the best answer.
Yes.
I think so too. Sorry,
If
Kristen.
not the right answer.
Sorry.
Love you though.
Did Keah get that right there?
That's what? No, no one got it right.
I'm pretty sure she got it right. If it's I and then Weth, right?
Weth. And I don't think anybody said Weth.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I think we
said
said
Yeah, I didn't say it right. I didn't say the last part right.
All right.
Oh,
But thank you.
look at
I
Ty
appreciate
supporting
that.
you.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, Laura.
I mean, I'll take it, but I don't think. Well, if I said it right, Jessica said it right, so I don't know.
This is awful because I'm going
maybe
to
that's
upload this
what
to YouTube and someone's going to yell at me and say that you did
Let's
get it
just
right.
cancel that question.
We all got it right. Kristen
We're
said it.
canceling it. It's over. It's over.
She's out.
I guess she's not as popular as we thought.
Sorry, Kristen Chenoweth.
Sorry. We're taking away your tone.
So we have time for 2 more. And do you all want a trick one?
Yeah.
No?
I said yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Yes. Do it.
All right. I'll give you this one, and then Ty will give you the last one of the round. The fun one is the Notorious B.I.G. Jess Tholmer.
CHRISTOPHER space WALLACE. Are we spelling his real name?
Well, I mean, either or.
Sorry, I just did. NOTORIOUS space B.I.G.
I love you so much.
That was amazing.
His name's Christopher Wallace, right?
Yeah, his name is Christopher Wallace.
I almost told
I also was like, wait, are we spelling Notorious B.I.G. or are we?
and I was spelling it. I was like, is it Christopher Bridges? But that's ludicrous. And
Yeah.
Notorious B.I.G. Anyway, represent and rest in peace.
Very nice. Yes.
Thank you.
That's the Keah and I talk all the time about how there are so many good songs that even now like come on the radio, or well, no one listens to radio. I sound so old right now. Spotify, sorry. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm like taken back to like a high school party or just, or hanging out with your friends, and I love all his songs.
Oh, I know. It's good. Notorious B.I.G. Yeah, it's good.
Just throw on an A-track,
Shut up, Ty. Okay, give the last word of the round, why don't you?
Okay, last word. Christopher Walken.
Rachel.
Oh my God, I just stopped
See?
being able to spell for a second. CHRISTOPHER. Okay, and I think I saw him at a play right before coronavirus, so I think I got this. Come on, Christopher Walken. WALKIEN? No?
Jessica, you want to steal?
I'll try to steal.
Okay.
CHRISTOPHER. I hope I just spelled that wrong. I have literally no idea what the word has no meaning anymore. WALKEN.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought there was extra letters. I thought it was tricky.
You were trying to make him fancy. It's okay.
Great. Okay, Ty, why don't you tell some dad jokes while I tally up some scores?
Tell some dad jokes.
Yeah.
Or do your impressions that you weren't allowed to do.
I don't really have impressions of any of these Chris's, to be honest. There's not that much, but I don't think there's that much to do, but Tom Hiddleston does a really good Chris Evans impression somehow. It doesn't seem like there's really an impression to do, but he does such a good job. I wish I could do any of you guys have impressions of like your favorite Chris Pine line or something like that?
Oof, that's a great question. I am like just very bad at impressions in general. So I will say, as far as Chris Pratt being the worst, and Rachel did say this, Andy Dwyer, just because I just recently rewatched, I mean, what a character. I can't do an Andy Dwyer impression for you, but there are so many things that people say in a regular day-to-day basis where I'm like, sounds like Andy Dwyer, and it's good. It's good. It's good. I love it. The connectivity issues.
I was just gonna say, I always think about that because Mike Schur is so mad because he came up with it like as an improv, and he's like,
yeah.
I'm so mad that you improv'd that line.
Every like Parks and Rec reunion I've watched recently has been like they'll always bring that up. Like the funniest line was him just improving it. So.
Oh, was it the network connectivity line?
Yeah, I put symptoms in the search bar and it says you have network connectivity problems.
Yeah, it's a great
It's
line.
good.
He's a great actor. He just sucks.
Yeah. That's so well. Yeah, you know what? I've had friends that have recently been like, he's just a bad actor, and I'm like, no, he's a great actor. Because rewatching Parks and Rec, I'm like, I love Andy Dwyer, and I don't like Chris Pratt. So that's good acting. That's great acting.
That's good acting. That's
All
right.
the Parks people just did a fundraiser for the Democrats of Wisconsin.
Yeah, watch that. Yeah.
And I wrote about it, and I was like, well, it's really interesting that Rob Lowe and Chris Pratt are not here.
Right? I thought it was interesting though. Rob's gonna do the West Wing one, which I thought
I like put in there. I was like, he teeters the line, like he goes back and forth. Yeah. Like I think he's just like he is a Republican but doesn't like Trump, so that's why he's doing this. Where like Pratt, I think it's funny because I'm like he acts real Republican. I'm like, your father-in-law hates the president.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
He's a Republican, ran as a Republican, and is like, I hate Donald Trump. Like I don't understand.
Yes, totally. Yeah.
Speaking of,
that's gonna be in one of those like recruitment videos for Trump when they do the re-election stuff. It's gonna be Brett. Like, hey guys.
Oh God, it might be.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be the thing.
Guys, I'm Andy Dwyer.
And then we will have to ban Parks and Rec from the world.
Yeah. I'll give it up if I have to. I will be honest. We're not rooting for that.
So we have our top two to go on to the final lightning round. And it was super, super close across the board. Just let me say, you were all literally within like a point or two of each other. So the two Jessicas are going.
No, this is terrible. Can it be not me?
Jessica and Jessica on the Chris episode. What?
I love it. And Jessica Ellis, you had the most points, so you get to decide if you want to go first or second.
Oh God, this is a fight between my anxiety disorder and I will go second.
Okay, all right. Jess Tholmer, just so you know, because you haven't played before, in the lightning round, we will put a minute on a phone, and I will give you words one at a time. You can pass twice, and if a word sounds like a homonym to you, like say the word blue, spell it however way you want. As long as you spell it correctly in one fashion, you will get a point for it. And that's basically it. Do you have any questions?
No, I need to not listen?
Yeah, other Jessica. This is slightly confusing. Jessica Ellis, yeah, if you could turn down your volume and then we'll wave to you. Okay, cool. And let's see. Ty, will you put a minute on your phone for me?
60 seconds coming right up.
Seconds, thank you. And Jess, Ty won't start it till after I give you the first word. And also, since you haven't played before, it's important to know if a word sounds easy to you to spell, it's not a trick. Like, it literally is that word.
Okay. That's great. Yeah, thank you.
Because we had a little, with that last week where I think it was Casey, where Casey's like, that can't possibly be the word you want me to spell. Like,
You remember that from watching her episode. Okay.
All right.
Ready. I'm ready.
Ready? Okay. Chris.
Chris.
Wallace.
Wallace.
Is.
Is.
The.
The.
Worst.
Worst.
Chris.
Chris.
No.
No.
Good.
Good.
Bad.
Bad.
At.
At.
His.
His.
Job.
Job.
Terrible.
Terrible.
Chris.
Chris.
Captain.
Captain.
America.
America.
Would.
Would.
Never.
Never.
Let.
Let.
The.
The.
American.
American.
People.
Time.
All right.
Woof.
Really good. So your little story was Chris Wallace is the worst Chris, no good, bad at his job, terrible Chris. Captain America would never let the American people down this way in an election year.
Oof. Rock quote.
That sounds like an exact Trump quote if he just replaced Trump with Captain America or switched those
It
two.
literally does, yeah.
Like one of his tweet threads that aren't really threaded at all. It's just like all at the same time on his Twitter.
It's all in all caps on here too.
Let's leave to Jessica to come back.
Hi.
Hi. Welcome back.
I'm very terrified now.
Try not to be.
Okay.
I know it's like, because I have anxiety issues too. I'm like, it doesn't help to be like, don't be anxious, because like
When
we wouldn't be anxious people.
when I did the last one, I took a little bit of Xanax beforehand, and I forgot this time. So this is a problem or growth. It's one of the two.
You got it.
Oh man, that's really funny. Okay. You obviously know the rules from last time, but Ty will give you words one at a time. You can pass twice, and if a word sounds like a homonym, spell it however sounds right to you, and we'll give you points as long as it's spelled correctly in one way. And yeah, that's basically it. I won't start the timer until he gives you the first word.
Okay.
All right. Ready?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Did.
DID.
The.
THE.
Instagram.
INSTAGRAM.
Picture.
PICTURE.
That.
THAT.
Chris.
CHRIS.
Evans.
EVANS.
Posted.
POSTED.
By.
BY.
Accident.
ACCIDENT.
Get.
Sorry, what?
Get.
GET.
More.
MORE.
Positive.
POSITIVE.
Reviews.
REVIEWS.
Van.
THAN.
The.
THE.
Full.
WHOLE.
Frontal.
FRONTAL.
Scene.
SCENE.
In.
IN.
Outlaw.
OUTLAW.
King.
KING.
And.
AND.
Give.
Time. I watched Rachel's face when she realized what you were saying. Because I was like, I'm trying to give the score, but I'm like, I have to see Rachel realize what you're saying. So, Jess, since you were spelling so quickly, you might not have realized did the Instagram picture that Chris Evans posted by accident get more positive reviews than the full frontal scene in Outlaw King and give him the lead in the Best Chris competition?
Ooh, 7.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to
Did it?
then. Actually, you should have done an impression before. When we played a game once, one of the comedians playing asked for it in a sentence, asked for the origin, and then she was like, I want you to give it to me in a different accent. And Ty did it in an Australian accent.
That's good.
Yeah, my Hemsworth would have been on point today, but unfortunately.
There wasn't that.
The true insane Hemsworth accent is what he busts out in Bad Times at the El Royale when he does that incredible nasal surfer.
He's in
Oh my God.
He's like, hey, everybody, we're all just going to get along out here. And it's like, who are you? What happened? Why did they let you do this?
The only impression I can do is like kind of Sinead O'Connor and then like certain Alice Ripley notes.
Please,
Like,
So
Please do it.
please indulge us.
for which
Both.
Both.
either, yeah, please.
Sinead O'Connor's normally just the beginning where it's like, it's been 7 hours and 15 years. And then Alice Ripley is like, hold on, it's like, you don't know. Like you switch your tone halfway through doing it.
I don't know what that is, but it was right.
Oh, she has Broadway.
I don't know what Ripley is either, but that was very good.
She won a Tony for being a next to normal, but has the strangest singing voice ever. And if you watch American Psycho the musical on YouTube, because it got closed, you can hear her like clear as day on harmonies, which like you should not be able to. And, like, you're like, well, there's Alice.
Oh, that's funny.
So we have a winner by 1 point, Jessica Ellis.
No, that's insane. I came back to defend my 4th place crown and
Look at you.
Congratulations. Yes, you got 22 words and Jess Tholmer, you got 21. So
So close.
super close.
Okay.
Yeah. So we
Congrats.
this
high
this
five, Jess Tholmer.
Yeah, we did it.
very close game all around. So congratulations to everybody.
That was
And
awesome.
before we go, let's tell everyone where they can find us if you want them to read your work or read your tweets, or, you know, I don't know if you want to date them. I don't know, but we've been talking about how we should have people do like a little blurb like on Tinder or Bumble. It's like, hey, these are the things about me and you can find me on Twitter. But anyway, Jess Tholmer, you're not doing that because you have a boyfriend, but
Yeah, I shouldn't do that probably. Yeah.
where can people find your newsletter?
Yeah, so I am I'm Tholms, THOLMZ, on Instagram, and well, I'm not using my Twitter right now, but I was Tholms on Twitter for 11 years. My newsletter, so I write once a month. I send it on the last day of the month about the books I've read. That month I read a shit ton of books, and that you can find at Substack. The link is in my bio on Instagram, so if you find Tholms on Instagram, right behind me I have my book cart of books I'm reading. Keah's book is on there just perpetually because I like to show it off in my photos because it's one of my favorite books. So yeah, that's what I do right now. I do freelance, write a little bit, but not as much as I used to. And Tholms everywhere on the internet.
Nice.
Very Googleable. You can follow me everywhere.
Cool. Rachel, where can people find your writing?
You can find me at The Mary Sue, where I've been told you can tell what I've written from the headline. Jess used to be one of my editors, not there, at another publication.
At a worse place.
Yeah, but she knows. You can find myself at the Mary Sue Words. And you can follow me on Twitter. It is my name, at Rachel Leishman. On Instagram, because someone refuses to let it go, it's Rachel_Leishman. And I'm all over the internet all the time, normally posting about Spider-Man, Chris's, and now hot, sexy Tom Ellis. And that's pretty much all I do.
And Keah Brown, where can people find your book and your writing and your hilarious, fun tweets?
You're the best. I'm all over the internet. Like, I'm too on the internet. I'm on Twitter and Instagram at Keah, KEAH _ Maria, MARIA. And I would just like to say that maybe the best Chris's are the Jesses we met along the way.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to say I'm also single. That wasn't that part of it. I missed that part.
Oh yeah, I am too. I'm very single, so.
So if you want to date Rachel or Keah, this is where you can find them, and reach out respectfully. Send a nice message. Not a you up at 2 a.m. I mean, unless you guys are into that, I don't know. So.
Depends on the day.
Depends on the day. Nice, Keah. And our winner tonight, Jessica Ellis. Where can we find you?
You can find me at all times of the day and night on Twitter at Baddest Mama Jamma. And that's it. No one should date me. I'm married, but no one should date me anyway. However, if Chris Evans wants to date me, that is worked into the contract of my marriage. So that's fine.
Nice.
Is he your hall pass? Yes.
One of many.
You gotta have options.
And my super handsome, hilarious co-host, Ty Kelly. Where can everyone find you and your t-shirts and root for you come the Olympics?
Yeah, find me on the internet at TyKelly11 on various applications that are on your phone. And I do, go to those things and get a t-shirt, baseball and environmentally conscious shirts. And I'm doing political Twitter now as of 2 days ago. And dating wise, I have too many commitment issues, so toss that out the window right now, and let me turn like 40 first, and then at that point I should be good to go.
Sounds about right, since I'm almost there. Although I should say I did try to convince Ty to do this game shirtless tonight, but clearly I did not. He did not accept my proposal.
I didn't have enough time to tan or to work out at any point in the last. I haven't had any time to work out in the last like 7 months. So, maybe possibly next time.
Olympic Village. He's got to save it for.
That's true. Yeah, I guess, and you can also watch me on, I guess, NBC at the Olympics.
La. Humble brag.
And you up is very welcome at any time.
All right. Well, thank you everyone again for playing. And I'm sorry that the live stream didn't work, but we will be up on YouTube momentarily. And
this has been a blast. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hanging out with everybody.
Everyone I don't follow on the internet.
Yeah, I just followed Rachel and Ty on Instagram, and Jessica, I was following you on Twitter for years before I got off. So,
did I drive you away? Was it me?
Yeah,
I wouldn't be
was
surprised.
I was like,
I'm not shocked.
You were, yeah.
Jessica
the election, not you. So, yeah.
Oh, actually, we didn't crown a best Chris, did we?
Oh no, we should do that.
I'm assuming it would be Pine with how we all. Well, no, Christopher Reeve should.
Christopher Reeve. Okay, let's say Christopher Reeve is
Christopher Reeve.
and Christine Baranski.
Yes.
Okay.
Christine Baranski.
Yes.
Yes.
Mia 3. Here we come again.
That's what has been said.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good night, everybody. Have a good rest of the week.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you
See
so
you next
much.
week.
Bye. See you on the
Bye.
internet. Okay. Bye.